A cool little gadget for sure. That's a cool little box. That's all. What are you running now, Jim? What type of radio on now? It sounds great. I got an ICOM 7300 with an EQ Plus W2IHY. Not an expensive microphone. An ICOM, what is an ICM? Heil actually. And ACOM 1000 amp. I got all kinds of crap. Palstar crap involved in the mix too. But it does alright. I want to get a little better receive, Yeah, that 7300 is, I'm not an ICOM guy, but they've made some great radios, and that 7300, I've done a lot of research. I'm a transceiver junkie at times. I've owned one of those for a short period of time. Great little radio. Out of the box, it's amazing. You can even, compare it to the 7610. Transmit-wise, I almost feel like that sounds better. Transmit-wise than a 7610. I have not heard too many good sounding 7610s. I'll be totally honest with you. On this band, I'm on 20 a lot, I'm on 10 a lot. And it's just something about that radio, they nailed it. They just nailed it out of the park with the TX audio on that 7300. But yeah, I have heard the receive isn't the greatest on those. And funny enough, I'm looking for another one. I'm looking for a 7300 just to have in the shack here. I don't know why, but I want one. KC1 LMA. Yeah, I mean the receiver's alright. It's on par with a lot of other radios, but I paid $900 for this thing. Yeah, it'll probably go down in history as probably one of the best transceivers ever made. That's what I think. I obviously it's one of the most popular. I still don't know if it's beat the 706. I know the 706 had that first place for a while. But yeah, it's definitely the most popular radio in the world, I think. Yeah, QRZ, go on the QRZ, it's probably the most, rated radios out there. I mean, the receive it's noisy, it's got a hot receiver on it. It depends on where you live. If you live up in an area in a non-rural area in the country, it's a win-win. If you live in an area in the city where you got a lot of crap around you, you gotta get a lot of front-end overloading on these things. Actually, I shouldn't say that because not a lot of people have that. They're alright, they're good. They sold a lot of them. ICOM is very reliable. They're good radios. They're really good radios. You don't hear any people having any issues with them either, You just get them and run them. They're good for new hams, and they're alright for someone who has been on the air for a little while. Yeah, Roger. Okay, yeah, Jay, go ahead, Jay. KC1FYF, I believe. Jay? You might have stepped out to the blue room. Yeah, it looks like the band's starting to change also. I'm assuming my signal's down a bit. Yours is also, Jim. I'm not sure if Dan's back either. A little bit earlier for it to change. It's about 9:36 p.m. here. Yeah, it usually changes a little earlier. Yeah, I mean, you're still sounding alright, You dropped a little bit down, but you got a nice audio, man. You're coming through good. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you just went back up. Man, are you, Do you get on any other bands? Are you up on 20 or 10 at all?
Yeah, man, 10's been open. I've been messing around in 10 quite a bit, actually. And 75 is where I normally am, and I've been on 40 more than 75 lately. 20, I have a really good 20 meter antenna. I'm not really on that much. Once in a blue moon, I'll go on there and shoot a little DX, but that's about it.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun up on 10. Man, it's been wide open here for a few weeks. Past few days has been really, really good. Yesterday morning, I worked India, I worked Pakistan, Oman, all Europe. I mean, Russia was coming in 5 nights plus 20. It's ridiculous. It's great conditions right now for 10.
Oh man, you're actually right on point with that one. I was talking to Wales, mostly over the Atlantic, you know. 10's been awesome. I don't do that a real lot. I usually Ragchew local stuff, you know, but it's kind of cool because I got a vertical 10 meter antenna, 11 meter. I got an Antron 99. That thing works really good. And I never run power on 10 meters. I don't even need it. You know, that's the beauty of 10 meters. You could run. You could talk to people over the Atlantic into Europe with 30, 40, 50 watts with just a crappy little wire.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's why they made those, those old school presidents and all those 10 meter radios, like 20, 25 watts. That's pretty much all you need. In the evenings too, I work a lot of Japan. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I find it really interesting. 10 meters is one of my favorite bands, and that Antron, that's a special antenna. I don't know what it is. I know it's only halfway for 10. That thing works very, very well for 10 and 12 meters, from what I understand. I used to have one back in Toronto at my grandparents' place. It's still up there, actually, deteriorating. It looks like it's brown now, I think. But I have one here called a Serio 827. It's made in Italy. The very heavy-duty gauge aluminum, and it's fantastic. It's a 5/8 wave. I gotta tell you, it works really, really good.
Yeah. I had a Stereo 2008 for a while, for a couple of years. It's just really, really heavy. You're gonna have the right stuff to mount that, but it's I think it's a Stereo 2008 to 2016. They take a lot of power. They got a good loading coil on them, but yeah, Stereo make a really nice antenna. It's a big. This thing had 8 ground waves on it. They're really short. They're not the same as the vertical like you do on a lot of CB antennas. Most of the CB antennas, 11 meters, your ground planes match the vertical, depending on whether it's half or 5. But Stereo figured out a way to make a lot of little short ground planes on there. You know the deal with those. You got one. But yes, I got a 2008 in the basement, but I basically put the Antron up because it weighs about a quarter of the weight, and I can just throw it way up in the air and forget about it,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got an Antron that I have on the side of the house, just laying there. I've had it for years. But man, the Serio and the good bang for your buck. You can get a 3 or 4 element Serio for 10 meters for a couple $100. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it. Especially that gauge of aluminum. When I was putting up my Serio, it got a little bit heavy on me, and I was doing it by myself. And I accidentally fell off, and it hit smack right dab in the middle, and on my fence, and bent right over. I thought it was toast. So I cracked it. I looked at it, no punctures or anything, so I bent it right back into place, and, you know, it's up there. The way I have mine set up, though, I'm only running 2 radials, and the 2 radials are actually touching my neighbors and I's aluminum eaves troughs. And I gotta tell you that the raised radials helps a lot. That's what I'm using here in the Hustler. Yeah, it's cool. I really enjoy it. Anyways, let's, I guess, pass it back to Jim if he's back, or Dan. Go ahead, guys. This is VE3DAG. No one else in there?
Yeah, I called up a jailer earlier, and I do the same once in a while. But yeah, I had all those antennas. I had the 2000, the 99. This is my buddy's antenna. He left it to me, and it stayed up on the roof. This is my third 99. I had a 2000 on the roof once. I had that 2008 on the roof, a vertical. And then I got my the tech license, then I got my general license, and then I got all kinds of wires up here now. All my antennas except the Intron are all horizontal.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, hey, Jim, I've tried every type of wire antenna. I can't find anything to outperform this vertical I got here for 40 and 20. I gotta tell you, it just works so well. I've done delta loops, off-center fed dipole, like that's what I'm running right now, but not right now, that's what I have up. I'm running the vertical right now. But I played around with just end-fed half waves, different lengths, all the way up to 100 and something feet. And I just can't find any type of wire and type of antenna that will outperform the vertical I got here for 20 and 40. And then also for the 10 meters, I don't even bother with wire for 10. But I just find that, a simple half wave or 5/8 wave, like the Antron or the stereo, will do a lot better job than any type of wire for 10. But I could be wrong. It's just my experience with any type of wire I've done here. I can't get anything to work better than what I have.
Yeah. What I got is a KC1 LMA for right D. It's been a bit. All my antennas are resonant on the band I talk on. I have let me see, a 20, a 40, and a 75 up on the roof. And I have an antenna switch, so I didn't even run into my tuner. And then I got the Antron, and I got a 440 and 2-meter radio, 144 meg antenna up here also, and that's way up in the air. And I mess around on 2 meters quite a bit. But the fact of the matter is, you're right. Those antennas work really good. As far as the vertical is concerned. And most of the time, when you're talking on 10 meters, most of the people are vertically polarized. Not a lot of people run dipoles. You're on sideband. You're going to lose about, 3 decibels. If you're talking to someone cross-polarization. In other words, if you're on a dipole and you're talking to someone in a vertical, you're going to lose a lot of signal because of the polarization for the most part, So you're better off with the vertical, and it's more universal,
Yeah, Roger. KC1 LMA, this is VE3DAG. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It hears pretty well, but it's crazy when I'm running about 500 watts. Guys in Japan are saying I'm 20 over. And I'm giving them a 5.5. Like, it's crazy. I mean, a lot of those bigger stations out in Europe, actually, it's not too many guys run verticals on 10 in Europe. The beams are very popular unless you're running beams and wires. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting for sure.
Yeah, you're right. I have heard a lot of guys with beams, because you know you got a 10-meter beam, and it's a lot smaller than, you know, that's a small beam in relative terms, you know, compared to the lower bands and lower frequencies, you know. But yeah, it's all good. Well, I gotta jump out of here. I get up really early in the morning. I get up at like 5 in the morning, so it's been nice talking to you, man. And I enjoy the conversation. I don't know what happened to Dan and Jay, but I guess those guys, I don't know, who knows. They're always on here, and you gotta like hook up on the future, you know, on this frequency. There's a lot of good guys on here. AC1 LAB. I enjoy talking about tech stuff. That's what ham radio is all about. And sometimes you learn stuff from people, you know, what works, what doesn't work, where they're getting their signals from, what bands are hot. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what it's about for sure. Okay, Jim, yeah, I appreciate it. Ragchew, so nice hearing you. Yeah, I pop by every so often. Not every night, but every so often I try to come by. I run into Dan quite often. All right, Jim. Been a slice. All the best. Good night, 7-3s. KC1 LMA. This is DEG. Where are you going?
All right, man. Have a good night. You keep cool. 73s, bro. KC1 LMA. I'm gonna be off the air here. Take it easy.
7-3s. Dan, you still in there?
I am.
You just went way off frequency. What happened?
What do you mean? I'm on 7223.
Sorry, never mind. I was looking at the wrong, all good. So yeah, did that box, did it have, does it come with the screen? Did it come with a little 7-inch screen or something?
A 10.2-inch screen.
Whoa. So, is that all interface within the box, so no computer, it's all Raspberry Pi with the screen type idea?
No Raspberry Pi in this machine. It's got an i7.
Oh man, you went all out.
If you're gonna do it right.
Portuguese style, man.
That's just my style, I guess. You know, I mean, I've always done like that, you know? If you're gonna do something, do it right.
No, I hear you, bro. Yeah, I'm the same way. 100%. Yeah, that's cool. That's super cool. Shoot me, do you have it up on your QRZ page?
I sure do, and there's also a link in there. It says My Renan. If you click on that, it's got a pretty cool video.
Yeah, let me check it out. I was talking to Jim for a bit there. I don't know if you were on the phone for a bit, but I'm not sure what happened to Jay. I don't know if he's still in there. Maybe call up for him.
Jay once in a while goes to a different frequency and doesn't say nothing. Sometimes he might be in there. Jay, Kilo Charlie 1, Fox Yankee Fox. Negative, he must be gone.
Contact.
Go ahead, contact.
What's going on, Dan the man?
Oh, I was just talking about you. Where have you been?
Man, I've been all over the place. Just haven't had enough time. I've been just working my ass off, but just haven't had enough time to get on the radio. But now I'm back, man. Good to hear you in there, brother.
Roger, Andy. Oh boy, Andy, you just made my day. I was just talking about